and temperatures around 80 degrees. So a very nice way to start next weekend.
Definitely 70s and 80s in the forecast.
Yeah.
We got to wonder though when we get those warm temperatures and then more cool and warm fronts if we're going to be expecting any storms.
Yeah, this time of year it's generally severe weather season for parts around here and to our north as well, and a lot of storm chasers have been out lately and some of the severe weather that we've seen across Oklahoma.
Yeah, and you've been a part of this before. You've been out there in the storm and in the middle of those cells. What is that like?
Oh, it's very, very different than what you would think or what you would see on TV. There's a lot of planning and preparation. I've been a storm chaser out in the Great Plains for 6 years now, and there's a lot of data you got to go over, and a lot of it's just driving. There's a lot of driving involved, a lot of monotonous hours, but once you get to the storm, that's when the excitement starts, and of course we want to make sure folks are safe out there when they're chasing too.
I know recently we saw some of the storm chasers just in the middle of it all in Oklahoma, putting their lives on the line.
Absolutely, yeah. Mike Bettis and the Weather Channel crew were actually out there in some of the large tornadoes that they had in Oklahoma, and unfortunately they got a little bit too close. We'll show you some of the video that they got.
Guys, that's it. There's the tornado.
South of El Reno, 3-vehicle convoy. We'd done a live shot. We needed to go south to get in front of the storm.
Mike Bettis and the tornado hunt team are in that arm.
This was a really dangerous storm because it was small, then it was large, and then it had a lot of different vortices within it, and it did a very strange thing where it made a very abrupt left-hand turn. We were trying to get on the south side of the tornado to get into clear air.
And you could see just this huge wall coming right toward us.
I was in the lead vehicle, and the tornado just came up, and I ended off being blown into a ditch. And the last thing that I remember is seeing the Bettis mobile pass me and go airborne.
Everybody jump, go, go, go. Just keep going if you can. We realized we weren't going to make it, and just screamed for everybody to just hold on, duck down below the windows and hold on, and we just started tumbling. Keep going if you can. Everybody duck down. Everybody duck down. There was a moment there where it was weightlessness. We were floating.
There was like a silent couple of seconds there, and then I just braced.
And then we hit hard, and we tumbled a couple of more times, and we stopped, wheels down, right side up.
The wind was so heavy, and I figured that it would pick the car back up and we would be dead.
We all came bailing out. JK picked up the radio and said roll call, and KP said I'm here, and we didn't hear from the others, and that's about the time we spotted them, and we all ran out to that field, and I saw the 3 of them getting out of the vehicle.
I think if there's a lesson to be learned, it's safety. Too close a call for me, has heightened my sensitivity now to being safe. I feel very guilty if anything truly traumatic happened to our crew. It's on me.
Definitely don't want to get too close to those tornadoes if you're chasing out there. A big risk for a lot of folks out there, especially with some of the traffic that a lot of these chasers cause.
Yeah, have you had a close call?
We've had some close calls in the past, yeah, but we've never had anything that was overly dangerous like Mike Bettis saw. We've been within 150 yards of a tornado, but we did that safely, and we had an exit route. We knew what we were doing. So
I've never seen one in person. That's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, still ahead this morning, the Cards had a crucial matchup this weekend against Miami. Mike Hartnett has the tourney action still ahead after the break. And local artists and musicians are entertaining the crowds this weekend. We'll show you where coming up.